Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you're at. I hope you're doing well. Um, yes, I have not made a video in probably about 4.5 to 5 months. And today is June 20th of 2024. There is no excuse. Well, actually, I kind of do have an excuse. It's not, I don't want to like make it seem like I'm making excuses to, cop out, but it is unexcusable because I've had quite a few people asking me what's going on, where's the videos, what blah 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 blah. Excuse me. Um, and before we get into this episode, I want to kind of explain what's been going on. So yes, I have been gone for making videos, but I haven't stopped making progress. And I in a few videos from now I will have, and I'll make sure I identify which video that is. It's the one right after the Chambers of Xeric. But essentially, Camtasia was not working for me. For the longest period of time, it sounded like I was playing or I was talking from across the room when even in reality I was 6 inches give or take from my mic. And it took me months to figure that out. Like I had been actively trying to get it to work, but I don't know. But I finally updated to Camtasia 2024, and just like that, everything is working hunky dory, fine, dandy, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back to it, and I'm really gonna do my best to grind out as hard as I can, push these videos out for you. Yeah, that being said, I've had a lot of progress, and during the next probably 2 or 3 episodes, a lot of it is going to be voiceovers. I know that I prefer doing I prefer to do like live commentary. I just feel like that's more interesting, more engaging. It's just all around a little bit better in my opinion. I know some people like Mr. No Sleep. He'll just voice over everything, but I mean it also makes sense because he's also doing like 10 hours of stuff, and commentary can get boring. But yeah, so I'll the first oh nice the first episode, or first clip I should say, is gonna be it'll show you exactly what it did sound like, so you can understand, because you can kind of see what the problem I was having was. But then after that, it's just going to be a voiceover. But yeah, so that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, so I just realized that there are a few things that I actually have to do, unfortunately, before I go into the Chambers of Xeric. So what I was kind of saying in that last clip was that there's just a few more things that I need to get done before I can actually go into the chambers, and that's fine. But one of those things is a fire cape, since I put the other one in a stash unit and I don't want to take it out. Another thing is that I'm gonna go and re-listen to all the clips and see if I can't duplicate what I was saying in there, so you can still get that realism. And just like that, this should be the final blow. There we go. Oh, I also got a combat achievement as well. Interesting. But there it is. We've got a fire cape now, so pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm going to check what this combat achievement is, actually. That's really cool that we got that. So this is this is the one where you go the entire fight caves without being hit by one of the bats that drain your prayer. That's pretty cool. And another fun little fact that you could do is, I actually don't just drop my Tokul. I come over here and I just buy out as many as I can of this, and then I'll drop the 52. And then there's actually a stash unit. I don't think it's this one, actually. I'll find the stash unit, but there's a stash unit where you can just hold a ton of these. It's the one with the fire cape and these. So I'm gonna go put those in, and I will be right back with the next thing we need to do. It turns out it was just right across the street from the medium, so we just come over here, we go ahead and open this up, and now we have that's where our original fire cape was. We'll take that one, I guess. We have this, so now we go and back to the POH. And now actually the next thing we're going is this master stash unit. We're grabbing primarily our whip, but the Cape of Legends and our spine chaps, and these are actually going to go into our POH now. since this is easily accessible, and then I don't think I have the full set of the spine chaps, but whenever I do get it, then it's something that is stowable, and that's actually why I initially dropped my first whip. It's not here. Yep, I don't have the full set, and actually, I'm wondering how far into that set we are. Oh, we're actually just missing the spined armor, so that's not too bad. So yeah, and then we just go ahead, put this Cape of Legends on the cape rack, and now we are good to go. We're actually going to head over to the Warriors Guild. First we need to buy set armors so we can go kill, since I don't have 99 attack, so I can't use the attack cape. So we're gonna go buy a set of I think just mithril armor will be fine. Yeah, this is all that he sells, so we're gonna buy mithril armor, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on getting a second Draken Defender. Oh my god, it actually exists. 245 kills. This is my third trip of tokens. That was actually bizarre. That took me probably what, like 2 hours maybe. I'll have to check the clips, but finally. I was so paranoid that I even like restashed my Slayer Helm and Defender, because I was like, maybe I just can't do that if I'm holding one. Like, oh my god, finally happened. Jesus Christ. Oh hey look, it's no monkey. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I think what you do is you just run in, and you still do normal scouting if I remember correctly, but you can just scale it based on whatever you want. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead, gear up, or get the potions that I need, and we're gonna attempt our first actual solo raid. I know it's gonna be interesting to figure out like how everything works for me personally, but yeah, I'm excited. Alright, I think I've got the inventory that I'm going to be going in with. I don't really know. I'll have to kind of adjust based on how many supplies are left over, but let's go ahead and start scouting. Yeah. Alright, I think we're here. It looks like it's going to be a pretty simple raid for the most part. I guess we'll see. Yeah, let's go ahead. I don't know what happened to it. Let's go ahead, start the raid, and we can go. Oh, and there's my first death. So what happened, I may or may not have accidentally started the instance. I was looking up on a guide and I just died. So yeah, oh well. I'm totally expecting to not do well in this first like solo. I'm still just kind of learning the ropes, but yeah. Alright, and death 2. Alright, first one did not go very well. I'm just gonna restart it, but yeah, we have made our first overload. That's the whole reason we went for the 90 herb lore. This is going great. This raid is going a lot better. It's definitely rusty, but definitely going better than the previous raid went. And that is Mutadial downed. Gaming. Nice. Alright, and that's most of the raid down. We're on to Ulm now. Oh, we can push this for extra points. And this guy... Go back! I want the points! I can't. Oh. Oh my god. What do you know? Surprise, surprise. 9 HP, white light. First of many. That is so terrible. But I am not going to complain because of how terrible that raid was. Just under 4k points. Let's go grab our stuff. I'm marking this right here just to kind of give the heads up of, oh hey, by the way, don't forget to take your stuff with you, you know, because I've seen several people who have just left without grabbing their stuff. So I'm gonna mark a few tiles, grab yo shit, and we are good to go. That's our first raid, ladies and gentlemen. That was terrible. Oh, Dancing with Statues. I don't know what that was. I will have to check that out here in a second, but cool. Oh, yeah, that was definitely one we just get over time. It's just kill a guardian without taking any damage from the rocks. So that was easy. I was gonna get that one way or another. That wasn't anything too crazy. So fun little fact for anybody doing this: if you come over here, you actually get bonus points for building these small storage chests. It costs almost nothing to upgrade it. So yeah, I mean, if you want to grab 10 planks for whatever reason, you know, and upgrade it, it's like a free like 500 points. You know, it's nothing crazy, but it still adds up over time. Okay, so in this raid, I am gonna do something called a suicide prep. It's so basically what you do is you get an entire inventory full of supplies, and you run into the Ulm and just suicide it to him. That way you kind of go in with like 2 inventories of supplies. It's, I don't know if I want to say efficient, because you definitely lose a good chunk of points. I have just under 12k points. I'm probably going to drop down to like 8 afterwards, but it's going to basically get me enough for 2 full runs, so I don't have to sit there and suicide, or I don't have to like lose points by dying again. So I think it'll work out until I can get more comfortable in raids, but we're gonna get there. All right, I'm in here. I am gonna just dump my specs, cause you know why not? And it should hit nothing. So I guess I'll just I'm just gonna there you go. That's all there is to suiciding your supplies. I might have. Oh, actually, I think I wanted to drop that stamina in there, but that is fine. We're pretty much all ready. Yeah, we have. I probably could have put one more. I'll figure that out. But we are gonna go. We are pretty much ready. I need to make like another small batch of brews. But yeah, we are just about ready to begin this raid. We actually dropped to 7,000, not 8, which was like a 5,000 point loss. It's like 40% of my points, which was kind of tough, but it is what it is. God, it really makes me anxious to see all that on the ground. So yeah, we are here. Let's go ahead and pick up my 3 stamina potions. And I'm going to reorganize this because I don't like how that looks. I like to be able to keep track of what I have. So yeah, here we are. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to drop one of the restores, I think, and I will pick up the overload, and we're going to get ready. I might as well just wait out for this special attack, but I'm going to get ready and to overload and begin this. We have like 13 extra brews and 4 extra restores, so I think we'll be okay, but we shall see. We'll see how far we get. We're doing so good. We haven't died yet. I'm scared. I really want this. We're looking good on supplies. Overload is about to go out. But I think we can do this. This is the part where I'm actually like semi-decent. I'm not gonna say I'm like a god at this, but I'm not bad. But watch me like die here now that he's jatting on me. Yeah. Hey, optional UIM. Congratulations on your very first 99 in RuneScape. It's a good one. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to say that we have our first ever, like, well, it was a deathless with a suicide. So we didn't die in Ulm, but we had to suicide for all our supplies. So we did good, 22.2k points. That's it's a new, ooh, interesting, nice. Yeah, so that was interesting. That was good. We're improving. Let's see what we get. An elite glue. All right, nice break. Oh, I forgot. I gotta click. Oh, score a goal and skull ball. It's doable, but man, is it worth doing? Is the question. And that's a drop. I also just got another combat task, which is Don't take any damage at Ice Demon. Let's go. You know, slowly as we keep doing these, doing the raids, we're gonna start getting more combat achievement diary tasks completed, and eventually, I think we can get the hard tier completed. There are lots of Chambers of Xeric to do. Yeah, there's lots of Chambers of Xeric tasks, so I don't have a doubt that we won't be able to just get them done. Just over time, passively, just doing it better. So yeah, like this one, for example, it's gonna happen with time. Eventually, when I start doing vanguards, this will happen just automatically. Again, another one, just yeah, it'll come with time. So we'll definitely get the hard combat achievement diaries done. Oh, that might be it. One more big hit. That's it right there. And white light. Good luck, good luck. White light. Is this my first deathless raid? That is. Let's go. It's a white light. Oh well. And the loot for my first deathless raid is lanthanums and diamonds. I'll take it. So this is actually going to be where the video is ending, and I want to make sure that it's been the first video that has been made in a while, so I want to make sure that you guys are kind of just going back into pretty nice, easy, and slow, so nothing too crazy. I got 150k personal points in this episode. And a lot of this episode was mostly just about the setup and actually getting into it. I didn't do too many raids, unfortunately, but also other real world stuff was kind of overlapping with it. So I apologize for the delay on this, but thank you so much for watching and have a great day.